All right, this is the breakdown for pre-London for March 28th. Here you can see all the pairs that we're looking at. Basically, some need the daily shift, some need the 4-hour to shift, some need the daily to pull back, and some need the 4-hour to pull back. So we're going to start off with silver. This needs a daily shift. USD ZAR needs a daily shift. USD SEK needs a daily shift. NZD JPY needs a daily shift. GA needs a daily to shift. Euro pound needs a daily to shift. CHF JPY needs a daily shift. GBP USD, the daily needs to shift because the daily is now broken to a higher high, so we need the daily to shift. Gold, all-time high now. The daily is shifted to an all-time high. Weekly is at an all-time high. So basically, we're not interested in gold for this week. AUD CAD, weekly, daily is bearish, and daily's had a proper pullback. So now we're just going to look to see if the daily lines up with a daily area of interest. And it does line up, and then we're looking at the 4-hour, but the 4-hour needs to have a 4-hour shift because the 4-hour is currently bullish. GA daily is bearish as well. It's at a higher high. We're looking for counter trend. You can see massive rejection to the top side. So now we're looking for the 4-hour to shift to bearish. USD MXN. Yeah, basically on the weekly, you can see it's had a pullback. It was kind of like a wick pullback to the area of interest, so I'll keep that in mind. The daily, the thing is this is going to make like a second drop, so we're not going to be really interested in USD MXN because the daily is messy. Euro USD, so basically the next upcoming pairs, this was the lower high, and that indecision candle, 4-hour candle there from like market close basically broke the lower high, so now price is bullish, so we need to have a 4-hour shift of structure. If we're going to need to have a 4-hour shift of structure, it's going to take at least 8 hours, so that's going to be ready if anything happens in pre-London at the earliest for it to have that. Same thing here, lower high broke, the 4-hour needs to shift. Yeah, like this probably won't even be ready in, sorry, pre-London or anything. This will probably be ready for New York session tomorrow. These take a long time for the 4-hour to shift, but we just keep an eye on it around like 3 a.m. or so. Same thing with Euro HKD. USD HUF, counter trend trade. We haven't hit the take profit yet, and the daily is bullish. The 4-hour is looking extremely messy. 4-hour is looking extremely messy, so we need the 4-hour to have a deeper pullback. CAD JPY, 4-hour is basically looking extremely messy. It is a counter trend trade, and when the 4-hour does pull back, we need it to be like basically where it's at and create a accumulation break for us to be able to take that up. This is the exact same thing, basically where it's at. It has to create an accumulation break retest, but the range is so tight that we're probably not going to have enough range for it to actually, yeah, we're not going to have enough range to actually do that move. So I think the 4-hour for these are just too tight for it to do anything.